Good morning and welcome back to The Dig, a Potsdam Press News broadcast.
I'm Lydia Aldis.
And I'm Hayden Spohr.
Today's episode is all about how everyday skills can become real income, students' trivia talents, and a little bit of controlled chaos with a game of telephone.
But first, let's talk about upcoming sporting events this week. On Monday, girls lacrosse is at OFA. Baseball heads to Malone to take on the Huskies, and boys lacrosse takes on SLP.
Tuesday, track and field competes at Canton, while baseball and softball both face Malone. Boys lacrosse is back in action against Salmon River Shamrocks.
Wednesday, the girls lacrosse team travels to face Messina.
Thursday, boys golf takes on Blue Devils in OFA, and baseball faces Governor.
And to wrap up the week, track and field is back in action on Friday. Make sure to come out and watch a game and support your fellow Sandstoners.
Just a quick reminder, our seniors leave this Wednesday for sunny San Diego. We wish you safe travels and hope all of you have an amazing trip.
I can't wait to show you more about what happens next week. Last Thursday and Friday, elite events were set up in the NPR to fit prom-bound students for their suits. Remember, prom is May 30th. It will be here before you know it. If you missed them, it's not too late. Check them out in the Market Square Mall or by searching for their page on Facebook. From startup to side hustle, I was able to talk to some students and staff who are making their talents pay off, literally.
Let's hear about what they do and how they got started.
Hi, I'm Hayden Spohr. Welcome back to The Dig, and today we're going to highlight some businesses here in the Potsdam community.
Next up, William. He tells us how he turned his passion for cars into a business. Let's hear what he had to say.
Today I am joined with the founder of Northern Wash, William Jones. William, what inspired you to start this business?
So I really enjoy detailing cars. I really like keeping my car clean because my dad has just always taught me to keep my car clean. So it just makes it nicer to use. And I noticed like in Potsdam, all the other car detailers charge way too much for what they do. And they don't do as good of a job as me. So I decided to fill the gap in the market.
And I heard your prices are really good. Do you want to tell the camera what the prices are?
Yeah, so all the places in Potsdam right now that go around here are about $300, but I only charge $100 for a car if you want to do the interior and the exterior. And if you want to go separately, like just the interior, just the exterior, it's only $60. So the prices do change sometimes if your car is really large or really messy, but most of the time it's like right on the price.
Now, William, can you please tell us what kind of services you offer?
So obviously I offer car detailing, but more specifically, I offer interior and exterior cleaning. I have a lot of different equipment. So I have two different like industrial sized shop vacs. I have a carpet cleaner for all the upholstery in the car. I also have a pressure washer for the outside with the soap machine. I also offer like I can go to your house to clean the car for an extra price. It's only like $20 most of the time if you're pretty close. Or you can come to my house for no extra cost.
Now, running a business, you learn a lot of lessons. What are some of the lessons you've learned, William?
So I've only had my business for about a month now, but I guess one of the lessons I've learned so far is that you can always do stuff more efficiently. So like the first thing I realized is some of the cleaning products I buy, if I buy them somewhere else, they're a little bit cheaper. I also realized that if you're more focused on what you're doing, you can do it a lot faster. So like the first time I cleaned a car, it took me like 3 or 4 hours, but now I'm down to 2 for just the interior. So I'm getting a lot more efficient with my friend.
From building a business to building stories. Now we're going from William's drive in the detailing world to Mr. Lipinski, who brings that same passion to broadcasting in the classroom. Let's hear from him. Everyone knows Mr. Lipinski is a great storyteller, but most don't know that he does this as a secondary job. Yes, that voice you hear on the radio is your high school English teacher.
And today I am joined with Mr. Lipinski. So how has your experience as a broadcaster influenced the way you teach English?
I would say mostly the experiences I've had that helped me to bring real world stuff into it. You know, broadcasting is fun. I've been doing it since my first game was for St. Lawrence was in November of 1989. So just the places I've been able to go, you know, all over the US and, you know, Canada and Ireland and, you know, meeting people. I think just the life experience you have, you know, anything you can do, I think, outside of school that can help. Like I was in newspapers and radio for almost 10 years before I became a teacher. So a lot of that experience came in. I fell in love with writing when I was a kid. I used to read the Detroit Free Press. Every morning I get up and read. Like 8, 9 years old, just devoured it. I love the writing part. That was the joy for me. I worked for a college newspaper. which was the fourth or fifth largest morning paper in the state. I mean, I loved writing, and I carried the writing part into teaching. That's what really excited me about, hey, and if you've been in my class, we do a lot of creative, different types of writing. So what is that? I thought it was something I love to do, and the people that I spend time with around the team, especially when I used to travel with the team a lot. That was, it was a lot of fun. But the journal has changed. I mean, you don't see a lot of physical papers anymore. And I think there's good and bad about it. They throw stuff on now to get it online really quick and breaking stories. A lot of times it's not accurate. Probably the last big story where that kind of happened, where before the advent of instant news, was September 11th, because there was no Twitter, there was no X, there was YouTube hadn't been invented, none of this stuff was out. Cell phones were rare, so I can't imagine what that would have been like in today's world with all the rumors and all the fake, the fake stuff, the deep fakes, and it was crazy enough then. But since then, the independent journalists, I think there's a lot to that. But it can be any schlub that can do it, and accurate or not.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me today. Is there one thing you want to leave everyone with?
Skate hard, finish checks, or get after it, or as my friend LAB says, have a nice day.
And that's a look at some of our businesses here in our Potsdam community. Be sure to support your classmates, your teachers, and check out what they have to offer. You might find something great while helping someone grow their passion. For now, I'm Hayden Sport.
It was so great to hear from Will and Mr. Lipinski to learn what they have been working on outside of school.
Speaking of learning, our team met with WizQuiz to hear more about their successful fundraiser in April and why students should join the team next fall.
In the heart of the North Country, a different kind of athlete is preparing for the ultimate test of speed and skill. This isn't about touchdowns or goals. This is about the WizQuiz, a tradition of academic excellence spanning over 45 years. From the pressure of individual one-on-one matches to the lightning-fast, think-fast finale, every second counts. All that practice pays off. Potsdam claimed the Season 43 championship in 2023, securing a $4,500 scholarship prize. Today, we were able to hear from one of our own WizQuiz team members, Anya Bensal.
So WizQuiz has helped me become a more perspective person, where I can really understand and learn more about topics and look at different ways that people understand and incorporate information into their lives. It's also been very informative because I've learned about different topics that I didn't even know existed. Plus, it's helped with my public speaking and my confidence on stages, because when we were actually competing in WizQuiz, we had a competition that we had to really speak out in, and it allowed me to be able to think quick and give quick responses.
And to wrap things up, we take a look on how simple messages can evolve and be passed around the school in a friendly update on the game of telephone.
Hi, I'm Lydia Aldis here with Mrs. Garland, our art teacher at Potsdam High School. Today we're going to be playing a little game of telephone, and you are our first contestant. What would you like to say? Contemporary. I'm here with Dan and Evangeline. Your word is contemporary. Art.
I'm here with Bryson French. Your word today is art.
Geronimo.
Yeah. I'm here with Taylor Kennedy.
Howdy.
Your word today is Geronimo.
I don't know, descent.
Okay, descent. Hi, I'm Lydia Aldis, and I'm here with Sam Lacombe. Your word today is descent.
Adolescence.
I'm here with Paul Olson. Your word today is adolescence.
I'm going to go with delinquent.
And I'm here with Faye Dye. Your word today is delinquent.
Girls' bathroom.
Hi, I'm Lydia Aldis, and I'm here with Mr. Marcellus. Your word or your phrase today is the girls' bathroom.
Girls' bathroom? Quit hanging out in there.
In addition to Mr. Marcellus's rule reminder, let this fun game of telephone be an example of how words and ideas can evolve quickly. According to the National Bullying Prevention Center, between 10 and 17% of students in the U.S. have been the subject of a rumor. Relational bullying over physical bullying has been the biggest impact on academic motivation. So just think about what you say, and before you spread it, take a pause. Because once it's out there, you can't take it back.
That's it for episode 3 of The Dig. Thanks for watching.
Come back next week to see what we dig up.